Wyclef Jean, BKS1 Radio. Let's go.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Hi, this is Melba Moore, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This the chef. Giving a big shout out to my peoples. Big KS, you already know what it is. Salute.
What's up? It's your girl Monifa, and I'm hanging with BKS1 Radio.
Hi, I'm Iyanla Van Zandt, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
BKS Radio, baby.
Hey, this is Jasmine Guy for BKS1 Radio.
What's going on? This is Lamont Rooker, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Shout out to BKS1, the best kept damn secret in the business.
Hey, what's up? This is Raven Goodwin from BET's Being Mary Jane, and shout out to BKS1.
Hi, this is Leon. You're watching BKS1 Radio.
BKS1. God bless y'all.
Hello, 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 and welcome to BKS1 Radio, the Our Show. It is your girl, Latoya Chanel, and I am here trying to share this with Queen B right now. Here, yes. Maybe I'll just put it in your stories, and then you could just do whatever you need to do with it. Anyway, and we are back. We are happy. It is March 31st. Yes. It is BKS1 Radio. It is the Our Show, and I am very happy to be here. And what is the 31st? What is that?
The eve of Basima's birthday.
It is the eve of Basima's birthday. Yes, it is birthday eve for Queen B, so we will be celebrating at some point in time. I don't know when, and I don't even know how, but we are going to be doing it. So everybody, if you
look, everybody has asked me what the plans are,
yes.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what the plans are.
Right.
I really don't. I don't have any plans. Like, I don't have any desires. Like,
okay, you do.
Well, not when it comes to. I'm saying like birthday. I don't think I really have any.
We're going to be talking after this. So if you are in the chat, please make sure you send Queen B a happy birthday.
Yes.
Because it is the eve of her birthday, and we will all be celebrating. Yeah, show us some love. In the meantime, you all know that Miss Queen B has not been here for a little while because she has been taking care of whatever she needed to take care of. You were injured for a little bit, right? You couldn't even walk, right?
Or drive.
Couldn't walk. You couldn't drive. Couldn't do anything. Yes.
I was the known sick and shut in. I belonged on the little list at the church.
Okay.
Pray for the older ladies that, can't get out the house.
On
that
the
was
sick and
me.
shut-ins list. Okay.
That was me. I was working from home.
Yes. You were shut in.
I was shut in.
Okay.
I was shut in, but I'm out now.
But you out now.
I'm outside.
You're out now. So that's
Mama, them Muslims outside again.
Okay, that's awesome. That is awesome. Yes.
Yeah.
So you're back in the studio.
Yes.
So as we know, March was Women's History Month.
Yes.
I did have the pleasure, if you did not see the last show, please make sure you go on YouTube, go to BKS1 Radio TV, and look up the OW Show, OWWHH. I had the pleasure of interviewing my mentor. Her name is Miss Donna Walker-Kuhn, and she is an absolutely amazing individual, and all of her accomplishments, everything that she has done as far as performing arts and entertainment is concerned is truly amazing. And just her spirit and who she is truly amazing. And one of the reasons why she is my mentor in this industry.
You gotta have one.
So you got to have a mentor.
You gotta
have
have a
to
mentor.
have a mentor. If you're trying to go anywhere in life, there is someone who has been there before you. Even if it's not exactly what you've done, there's someone that has been successful in something similar to the same space that you want to go to. So you definitely need to make sure that you have one of those. And I had the pleasure of doing that during Women's History Month. So shout out to her once again. Next week, we are going to have an amazing woman. I'm working on a Broadway play, doing some marketing for it, and I am going to have one of the actors from the Broadway play who is going to be in the studio with us. She starred in Fela, that was on Broadway play. She starred in, there's just a bunch of big name Broadway plays that she's been in. And she's going to be in the one that I'm working on as well. And we'll be able to interview her next week. But this week, This week it is going to be me and Queen B, and it's just going to be the friends having our casual conversation and catching up the way that we always do. And we always have good talks about everything, good talks about life, good talks about friendship. We're in April.
Yes.
And I just wanted to take it back to one of the shows we started at the beginning of the year. Okay. So at the beginning of the year, we were talking about things that we were not going to be apologetic for.
Yes.
Things that we wanted to do or didn't want to do, or if we knew we wanted to do them, and it was January. The year just started. I want to ask you, what is one of your main lessons right now?
Oh.
Yeah.
God.
What's one of your main?
You came, like.
Yeah.
All right.
What's one of your main lessons right now?
So,
because this is the check-in. We're about to start. We're about to go into the second quarter.
Right.
We're about to go into a new season.
Right.
We're about to go into the spring. And
So I just want to say, basically, honestly, and I'm as transparent as I can be. I literally have been on a healing journey, right? Because
the goal of this show is the healing journey.
I've been
right?
on a healing
as a theme
journey.
of this show.
Yes,
go ahead.
I've been on a healing journey because there are so many things, just mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, that has hurt. Right.
Okay.
And so I could not get myself together. So I realized, and for a little bit, I'll be transparent and say, for a little bit, I was just a little angry with God, just a little bit.
Okay, that's real,
and it's real. It's
that's
real because if you've ever gone through something, or you keep on going through various things, at some point you're going to be like, okay, God,
I am pressed beyond measure.
I smashed like when they create grapes. I am that way. So the recently it's been, I think from January on, it's been me trying to heal from things, right? And I'm talking about multiple things. The little girl in me, the teenage me, the 20-year-old me,
the culmination of
what makes me up, right?
Yeah.
So I think my life lessons are, it's okay to be quiet, right?
Okay.
It's okay to be quiet. It's okay to heal in private.
Yeah.
It's okay to fall off for a little bit to get yourself together. And if people love you, they'll understand. They'll understand. They'll understand your journey. They'll understand that it's no pun intended towards them, but it is, you can't help me with this. This you can't. I love you. You know, and I know you got me, right? And I got you, but you can't help me with this particular thing. So just stay right there. Stay right there. I'm coming back. And a healing journey doesn't look great, right? It doesn't feel good. It doesn't anything. It's indifferent. It's a lot of days of, the thing is, me, like you've known me since I was a kid, but the crying thing, like I no longer apologize for crying, right? When it used to be like, I don't want to cry in front of people.
I'm glad you said that.
Okay.
Because that is such a cultural thing.
It is. You're taught that.
That is such a cultural thing. Because women, every other race of woman, that is literally their strength and their superpower.
But we're the martyrs. We are the we are the people that we can't show weakness.
And
right?
but the sad part is it's considered to be a weakness, but it is a strength and it's a superpower for every other race of woman, right? And it's those tears and that vulnerability that allows people to see their softness and allows people to experience their femininity. And yet when you strip that from little black girls and tell them that they can't do it, and then they take that into womanhood, you wonder why we have such a divide that we have now. Right. And all of a sudden black women are aggressive and black women are hostile and black women aren't soft and black women are this, that, or the other, or ghetto, or black women are all of these things. But you started telling her when she was 10 years old not to cry. Don't show any tears. Don't do this. Don't do that.
I mean, there's so many things that I've heard. Like, you know, you're G-checking my tone, right? You're G-checking my smile. I'm not smiling enough for you, right? You're G-checking everything about me. Like, nah, don't. Because, like, don't. You'll if you try to figure me, don't try to figure me out. Like, don't.
I'm not even in those,
I'm not even
circles
that.
anymore
No,
where I even deal with that in any part
so
of my
that,
life.
So that part, let's get to that. No, and
serious.
Also separating yourself from people that just don't like mean you no good.
I am at a stage in my life where I am literally not surrounded by anyone who doesn't know me, doesn't love me, or doesn't appreciate who I am authentically. I don't date anyone like that. I don't work with anyone like that. I'm not friends with anyone like that. I don't have any family members like that. I literally do not talk to anyone where I have to explain. Who I am, how I operate, or but I didn't mean to make you feel that way, or any of those things. I literally, you know what? I don't say that because it's like I'm so special and I'm so great. I say that as that is a blessing. That is a blessing, right? And by the grace and mercy of God, I am finally in a space where I am loved, tolerated, liked, and or accepted for me. And whatever version of me you get that day, because I may not be the same version, but whatever version of me you get that day, I have curated my sphere of influence so much. Like we was having a conversation the other day, and I don't even code switch at work.
You do?
I don't code switch at work. Y'all hear me on the phone when my boss comes out, and whatever I say and whatever she say, it sound like the same conversation I'm having with one of y'all. It's like I don't even have to code switch at work, and that is literally the place that I'm in. I don't have to think about it. I don't have to think about, well, let me not say this because it's a meeting, or let me not say this because it's a corporate space. I am happy to be in a space where I can be authentically Toya.
So
24/7.
I'm glad you say that, because I swear if you look at my life, right, and people will tell you, like, I grew up in church. I'm also Muslim, right? Born Muslim, but grew up in church as well. So you're gonna see me listening to gospel and doing all that other stuff with a hijab on, right? So I'm not in who I am, just embracing all facets of me without trying to explain, like you said, without trying to explain anything to anybody. I don't want to explain. I've made a decision to cover, right? Probably not happy about it. Probably a lot of people frown upon it, or whatever you want to call it. This is for me. This is what I want to do. This is how I feel. I fight with this what's funny is I fight with this every year. You know that. But every year I fight with, all right, after Ramadan, I got to uncover. Well, guess what? I've decided this year, after Ramadan, I don't want to cover. I just don't.
You don't want to uncover.
I don't want to uncover. And this
hey,
is
everybody in the chat.
Hi, guys. And this is how I will be. And I love God. And don't get me wrong, like a lot of people be like, you know, Muslims frown upon Jesus. No, we don't. We know exactly who he is. We know exactly what he did. He did those things that Muslims know, that he did everything he said. The healing he did, the whatever he did, everything. We all know that he existed. We just don't honor him in a way in which Christians do. We honor Allah, which means God. Because everybody thinks that Allah is like some false God, which is not true. Allah just means God in Arabic, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just sitting here embracing and being unapologetic. I don't care. I don't care what you think. I really don't care how you feel. You know, I care about me and what I feel and what I think. You know, and I honor myself. And I'm putting me first for a lot of things. remember I said in the beginning of the year, no is no. Like, and I'm not being.
No is a complete sentence.
It's a complete sentence, and I'm not, and that's where I want to, and I would just want to build me.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if building me hurts you,
something's wrong with you.
Say that again.
Something is wrong with you.
Something's wrong with you.
With you.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
Super excited. I've had some very good days with my children. Shout out to them who's probably watching. I got that grandbaby. That grandbaby is my world. It ain't nothing too much for her. She is a girl after my own heart. That is my baby, okay? That is Umi's, like, at the apple of her eye, of my eye. I love her, love her, love her. She actually just called me just now. She had made her face up. So she had called me to show me that she had did her makeup.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. And she wanted to see how pretty it was.
Okay, Zuri.
I'll see you in a little bit, Stinky.
Okay, Zuri.
Yes. Oh no, that's you. but yes. So,
no, that's good. That's good. I think my lesson right now and where I am right now is patience.
In everything, or in an area that you were not patient in?
I think all areas.
Okay.
I think all areas. You remember I started off the year by saying I have my whiteboard at home with all my goals and everything on it.
Well, the year
and
just began.
We in April, I would have had that done by now.
Ugh.
I would have had that done by now. I would have had everything mapped out. I'd have been in whatever trajectory going, whatever direction. I would have had all of that stuff done by now. I still have not written anything, done anything, said I wanted to do anything. I think I crushed so many goals last year that I don't know if I'm just resting right now or if I'm...
that's fine.
Or if I'm just...
That's fine too.
Yeah, or if I'm just like, I don't know what's next. I don't. And I started off the year saying, I don't know. And literally it's April and I'm still saying, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. And instead of beating myself up over it, I feel like I'm in a space where I'm like, all right, God, what you want me to do next? There were so many things that we did together last year, so many things that you allowed me to do last year for my family and with my friends and experiences that you allowed me to have last year that, what you want me to have this year? What you want me to do this year? And then there was some recent things that came up that really made me think that more in depth, conversations I've had with you.
Yes.
There were some recent things that came up that made me think about that more in depth. Like, literally, God, whatever way you want this to go, I'm going to do.
Yes.
And yeah, I just think it's I'm in a space where God is teaching me patience, and I don't have to have all the answers, and I don't have to have everything mapped out, and I don't know what the outcome of this will be or what's on the other side of it, but I just think that that's what I'm in right now. Yeah, that's what I'm in right now. Yeah,
I think patience is a great thing, a great virtue to have.
Yeah.
I'm an Aries, so
yeah,
ain't nothing patient about me, right?
Oh, I don't have patience either.
I don't have a lot of patience.
I need action. I be ready to move.
Right,
I be like,
right.
if I say this, I need to do this,
Right.
and if I do,
Now,
and if I'm not doing, I don't feel productive, and it's
now,
like
now
all
I'll
the
say
things.
I will say this. I want everything to move, but one of my flaws is procrastination.
I don't think that's a flaw for me. You can say that's a flaw for you, but procrastination is not a flaw for me. Because you know what? If I procrastinate, not only does it get done, but if I procrastinate, I'm going to do, if you give me one thing to do and I procrastinate and do it the last minute, just know I'm going to do that and 11 other things in that last minute.
Yes.
But if you give me one thing to do and a whole bunch of time to do it, 9 times out of 10, I'm just not doing it. But if you give me multiple things to do in a little bit of time, and if you say do 10 things in this small amount of time, I'm going to do 20.
Okay.
So procrastination for me is not a flaw, actually. Procrastination for me is a motivating factor.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
I'm gonna
not
do
for
it.
me.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it well, and I'm gonna go above and beyond and get more done when it's time. So, okay, you think that's a flaw? So go ahead.
I think it is a flaw
For you,
to-
okay, for you,
for
it
me
could
to
be.
a certain extent.
It could be.
Because we've changed. We've changed, right? My mental is, oh God, like, are you going through that losing words?
I'm not having brain fog yet. No,
Okay.
I'm not at a brain fog point
You're not
yet.
at the, like, are you experiencing any perimenopausal?
I don't know. How about that?
So
I don't know.
So for me, in the age that I am, Black women, please put this in the chat. Somebody tell us if you're going through the perimenopausal thing, and why was this not told to us a long time ago? Like,
Well, listen, we were having that conversation when Melissa Ford was here, and she was going through, a lot of her symptoms.
but
and
I
different
just
things.
I feel them more than a little bit right now.
Right.
It's
right.
not the like. It's funny because I was talking to, shout out to Nadira Ray, who is Katara's best friend, and we were just going through all. I just want my brain back. You know, I
think
pride
it
myself.
comes back. I think it comes back afterward.
What's after? When is the
After
time frame?
menopause.
What, after?
Yeah, I think
How long
afterward.
I got?
I don't know. I think everybody's sentence is different, but I think it comes back afterward.
Thank you, Jess.
Yeah. You had a bunch of people saying a bunch of.
Hi guys. What? Like
Yeah.
it was that 10 years?
I don't know.
Oh,
but
no. I'm just,
I think it comes back afterwards, and then you'll be fine.
I
and
don't order
free
so many
and-
things, y'all. Somebody put in the chat what works, okay? Somebody who has took perimenopause by the horns and did something with it. Somebody tell us.
There's all kinds of supplements and estrogen
I
and,
need
and
something
all
that
kinds
I
of
don't want
stuff.
to be buying 80 million things just for it
Well,
to work.
you would have to, because what works for somebody else may not necessarily work for you.
Denise said it's not extreme. Tell me, Denise, what symptoms you had though that we could talk about.
We're talking about menopause symptoms.
She said, I think perimenopause though. And thank you, Denise.
Well, perimenopause, menopause. I mean, it's all the
It's
same.
all the
thing.
same.
It's all the same thing.
No, because perimenopause is the pre.
Yes.
And there's a time when you just
Yes.
right.
I don't know.
All right.
I think so. Look, I think so. I'm not sure. But we'll see eventually. We all gonna see it at some point in time. All of the ladies in here. But yes, so that is I think that's the phase where I am now. You done took it to another phase where you're now talking about, change of life. Ain't that what they call it?
Yes.
Menopause is the change of life. So
Oh yeah, back in the day they said that.
yeah, they used to call it the change of life. So now you're going on about your change of life. But you know what? Honestly, that probably all ties in, because I asked what lesson you feel like you're going through right now in your life. But I'm sure being in the throes of a change of life ties into how you feel about, the phase you're in right now. Like your thoughts, your being unapologetic,
yes,
like
because they said when you get a certain age you just stop
caring. You stop caring.
Right? So
Yeah.
I think we got a couple more years, but yeah, I'm basically looking at everybody like what? Like that's how I feel I'm looking. So I wanted to talk about couple things because I haven't been here, and I know it's the last day of Women's Month and Women's History Month, and I pride myself in just all of the beautiful. First of all, I love the fact that most of the social media people have displayed beautiful women that we don't put emphasis on. And we know all the Maya Angelou's, and we all know the powerful Black women, right? We know all of the Harriet Tubmans, and I'm going back. I'm doing all that. We know all of the powerful women that did a lot of great things. What I wanted to talk about is for the last 30 days, I had looked up the other day, the last 30 days, what's been plaguing Black women, right? What's been plaguing Black women, and of course inclusion, right? All of the what What?
I'm waiting to see where you're going with this because there's a whole lot that's plaguing
there
black
is
women.
There's a lot,
So,
but I wanted to talk about some
what
of the things.
aspect?
Let's go there.
Like,
whether
there's
it be
a
job,
lot.
whether it be mental health, whether it be and see what you don't understand is that also if you affect the black man, you affect the black woman.
Okay.
So let's just put that out there. But I just want to know in some areas of whether it be law, policies, or anything like that, healthcare. Healthcare.
Okay.
What in the last 30 days do you feel like is plaguing black women?
You want to know the conversations I've had with you and everybody else?
Yeah, let's go there.
Okay. Well, first, just shout out to everybody who is in the chat. Miss Dawson said happy birthday, Queen Bee.
Oh, thank you.
Nia said happy birthday. Denise said great evening. Brandy Presley said happy birthday. Jess said hey Jess. Denise said one of my things is procrastination too. It seems when I'm under pressure I can perform better. Me too. Denise.
But Denise, why do we got to get the pressure to? The thing is, what I'm trying to evade right now is why do I let it get there? Because you know that affects your heart too, and your anxiety and just your mental health overall. Like, why do we gotta? Why does that? I don't know. Jessica
said happy early birthday, B. Denise said I experience it. However, mine isn't extreme. She said mild hot flashes and night sweats, brain fog, sweating. Then Demetria Graham said sweating then freezing. Denise said black women being affected by unemployment. Okay.
Well, that.
Are we just talking about like political stuff or like
no? We
all
don't
things?
have to do political, but
Okay.
I want to.
Can I start on the surface?
Okay.
Because you already know the conversation I'm
Go
having.
ahead.
Can I say it?
Go ahead.
Okay. All right.
We here.
I have been having the same conversation with men and women for the last 30 days. Y'all gonna kill me for saying this, but why don't we focus on beauty anymore as black women?
Talk about it.
Why do we not focus on beauty anymore as black women?
so right.
Why do we not do that? And I said I'm gonna start on the surface.
I mean,
but
no,
that actually goes deeper.
It
so
does. Let's
it
get
starts out on the surface, but it goes deeper. Why do we not focus on beauty anymore as black women? And also, why are you shamed for focusing on beauty as a black woman? Why are you shamed for doing whatever the thing is that makes you happy, that makes you feel beautiful? Why are you not only shamed by men, but why are you also shamed by your sisters for all of these things?
Okay. Talk about it.
Why? Because from where I'm sitting, and from all the things that I notice, oh God, can I say it how I say it?
All.
Okay, I'm gonna say it all. Women, black women, what is wrong with wearing concealer? If we talking about we having night sweats, we waking up, we doing all the things, which means we are not getting a good night's sleep. And that also means you're going to have bags and dark circles and all the things. Why can't
Can I
you?
ask this one? It goes with that. Why are we comfortable looking like raccoons?
Why are we comfortable looking like raccoons? Why are we comfortable with that? All because you want to say I'm natural and I don't wear makeup? Really? You also look like you ain't slept in 3 years. You also don't look healthy.
And you probably have.
And I don't care how natural you are, you don't look healthy. Can I say that?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes,
all right. Why, as black women, have we come to a point where beauty is almost taboo in our community now?
Well, I'm gonna tell you something.
Okay.
And I totally agree with you because we had this conversation just recently. Getting your teeth done shouldn't offend anyone. I don't.
Oh, it's going to offend everyone.
I don't like my teeth.
It doesn't matter.
I'm going to go get them done.
It doesn't matter.
I don't like my chest, my breast. I'm going to get them
You better
done.
not get no cosmetic surgery.
I don't like, and I'm saying, guys, I'm not saying me personally.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But what I'm saying is, if I don't like these things, Why does me
doing that
bother you?
I've had so many conversations where people are talking about nails, your nail color, the kind of nails that men like, the kind of hair that men like. God forbid you have any kind of weave extensions. Oh my God. And you see, I don't have nothing in my head now, but typically I do have weave and I absolutely love it. And if you don't, just stay out my face. But my thing is, and I don't care if you decide to wear lashes, if you decide to wear weave, if you decide to wear makeup, if you decide to get cosmetic surgery, whatever it is you decide to do is whatever it is you decide to do. Okay. But what I'm saying is, it is not a problem in any other culture except for ours. Can I ask you another question?
Yes.
Can I ask you another question?
I'm here for
while
it.
You're covered?
Yes.
Why is it okay for Arab Muslim women to have a face full of makeup and lashes, but most black Muslimas are almost treated like whatever if they decide to do it?
I'm glad you asked that question.
Because every Arab Muslim I see has a face full of makeup, lashes, brows, the whole thing.
I remember, I will tell you, just because, remember, this is not the first time I've covered. I used to cover before.
Yeah.
And so back in the day, it was frowned upon because the makeup was pork, right? And so it was frowned upon for a woman to have. Now they've made makeup that adheres to that. And you're right. Like, it's so funny because Anissa, I'm pale. Like, it's not the summertime for me, so I don't have a brown tint. Do I love?
So why
brown?
are you put down for it in the African American community?
Why are you put down for?
Why?
You're right.
Why?
You're right. Why can't I?
Why is that a thing?
No, it shouldn't be.
Because if you were in another country,
no, we see it on. I see it on.
You
YouTube.
can do
see it on Instagram. You see it everywhere. You're right. You're absolutely
but
right. Here,
African American women,
you gotta look half dead.
You are not noble if you don't. Yeah. You are not. You almost are not even treated as a human being if you decide.
No, you're right.
God forbid for heterosexual women, you actually want to dress for the male gaze. God forbid that. God forbid. God forbid you say, you know what? I'm going to put on my little freakum dress tonight and I'm going to be cute. I'm not saying be scantily clad. I'm not saying showing a whole bunch of this, that, or the other. I'm not saying any of that. I'm saying literally putting yourself together and saying, you know what? I'm cute. You might actually turn some heads today. God forbid you say that. God forbid you say that. You might as well just be dragged out in the street and stoned at this point in our culture. Because we, for some reason, and it's not just our men that are saying, oh, my woman got to be all natural and all this and all that. It's other women too.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's like, and most of the times the women are more critical. And it's like, oh, it don't take all of that. Yeah, and then when they go into, well, my man said it don't take all of that. And half the times y'all men is cheating with the women that, So my point is that,
fired.
Yeah, my point is that why is that a part of our culture now?
I think you're right. I think that it should not be. I think that, how someone chooses to beautify themselves is up to the person, and you shouldn't be judged for that. I've never looked at, now I will say this, in different settings, I do be like, girl, this is church. Like, No.
There's an appropriate look for wherever you go.
Look for everywhere. But what I'm saying is, I have never said, I didn't find it robbery to give anybody a compliment. If you caught it, girl, you caught it, and I will let you know. Right.
But back in the day, everybody went places looking nice.
Yeah.
No matter what looking nice was at the time, right?
I think we're tired.
Is it that?
Can we say?
Okay. Is it?
And I'm saying we as a whatever. I think raising families sometimes, and because what happens is we as women generally forget about ourselves. So sometimes it's not done in a way of I care what other people think, but it is, girl, I done got up, got these kids up, got these grandkids up, got this, whatever. I'm tired.
So we tired.
I
let myself
we let
go.
ourselves go.
Okay, but
I think life has what we're saying is black women, get it back.
What is the problem? And this is why I want to talk about it publicly.
Look, Shania said it's laziness. That too. I'm going to be honest with you. Can I be transparent? Because, you know, I'm always transparent. Can I just be transparent? My daughter, let me tell you what my baby Serenity, and I love her, like, you know, she could be her face in 10 minutes and look like she done went and sat in somebody's chair, right? And so every year, I tell her every year, I'm going to learn how to do my face. I'm going to learn how to do my face. One time she outright told me no, right? And had me outside looking like.
Shut up.
She had me outside looking like that. I don't know if I'll forgive her.
Up.
I don't know if I'll forgive her for that. But I then try to do what I need to do. Now I be watching like YouTube tutorials. I be trying to like do whatever. I ask for help. I do whatever. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Because I am artistic in a different way. I just didn't think that makeup and everything is me.
It doesn't have to be.
It doesn't have to be.
And it doesn't have to
Right.
be. But what I'm saying is women don't get their hair done no more.
Right.
Women don't get their nails done no
Right.
more. Women don't worry about skincare
Yeah.
anymore.
Oh my God, the skincare. Oh my God, moisturize your face. And spend money on that. The infrared stuff,
Like,
which I
please.
want for my birthday.
Girl.
The infrared.
I got you.
When the infrared things, I do need us to pay more. Like go to the spa.
Denise Sparrow said, I prefer natural. My skin is sensitive to put on makeup on a daily.
You don't got to do it 'cause I won't do it daily.
Wait, Denise Sparrow, I know good and doggone well that you are not sitting here saying to me that you prefer natural, not putting on makeup, and every time I see you, you are put together. That is not what I'm talking about.
Not at all.
Every time I see you, your hair is on
don't
point.
require-
Every
we're not
time I
saying that.
see you, your clothes
Right,
are on
absolutely,
point.
absolutely.
Every single time. I'm not talking about just makeup.
Yeah.
You put yourself together at all times, Denise. So I don't even want to hear that from you. What I'm saying is, for all of the women that don't do what you're doing, every time I see you, your locks are curled or coiffed
Right.
or doing
Right.
800 different things.
Absolutely.
Right? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about we have a subset of women that are not getting their hair done anymore. They don't care nothing about a manicure anymore. They don't care nothing about nails or anything else anymore. Thank you, Jason. Shout out to Beards and Bald Heads that's in the building. Shout out to him. What I'm saying is they're not doing anything. Now, if makeup is not your thing, makeup is not your thing. All I'm saying is if it look like you ain't slept in 3 years, dab some tinted moisturizer
Mahogany, say that.
under your eyes,
Look what
please.
she said. She said sometimes just being able to get up and go is the win, especially when the world is on your shoulders. So we understand that. I am not negating that whatsoever. We're not.
The world been on our shoulders.
It has, but I think women are more. I think we're tired. But what we're saying is self-care is important, right?
That is
what
my
we're
point.
saying is
Is
you know, don't let the world rob you of
Don't
your
let
beauty.
the world rob you of your beauty. You are still a woman. You are still feminine.
That's
you are still
all.
supposed to be soft. All the things. Yes, we are all black women. And of course, life is going to be harder for us than probably any other woman
Yes.
on this planet.
Yes.
And we know that. However, we still have gotten away from, as women, because your grandmama had a wig, and I'm sure your grandmama had multiple wigs where she switched them out, one for church, one for the family reunion, one for this, one for that. She had pantyhose.
in my
She
purse.
had right.
She had
Right,
She
right. She had her pantyhose that she wore. Pantyhose for church. Pantyhose for this.
I will wear some stockings
all of that
now.
was about beauty and decorum. I'm sure she still had blush and this or whatever that she put on her face. A rouge. I'm sure she went to. If she didn't go get her hair done, she had them cans in her hair, the stockings in her hair, the sock rolls in her hair. My point is,
or you sat in the kitchen with your sisters.
or you sat in the kitchen with the straightening comb. It's about to be Easter. How many kids used to have their ears burned because the straightening comb was doing stuff? My point is, we as women are doing none of that. They were tired too. They had between 10 and 15 kids. God knows what they husbands was doing. He had families across the street, around the corner. She was still working for somebody else too. My point is, as women, there are so many of us that are not taking care of ourselves. We have classmates that I see in person and online, and I'll be like, well, who is that senior citizen? And I'll be like, oh, wait.
We went to school.
Oh,
with them.
wait. Did I graduate with them? Or did they graduate after me?
Yes. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I've had some errors where I have not taken care of myself so sometimes we're saying, listen, take care of your mental health. Take care of you.
Yes.
Take care of your health.
Get back to you.
Get back to you. We're not saying
get back to you.
Understand something. We're understanding that yes, the world beats you up. The world beats us up.
It beats us all up.
It just does. It beats us up. We all hold jobs. We all hold all types of positions.
Yeah,
and
positions
and all of that.
Circumstances.
But what we're saying is
yeah.
Just don't let yourself
Don't
go.
let yourself
just
go.
Just take care of you. It's okay. It's okay to take care of you too. It's okay to be like, you know what? Because I'm gonna tell y'all, when I ain't have money like that, I used to buy myself a shirt. You know what I'm saying? I used to lace my kids.
Wait. Can I take it a step further? I ain't even have a shot yet. Can I take it a step further?
Drink from me.
Women are not even wearing the proper undergarments anymore.
You know what? You right about
Why
that.
Why are you wearing a bodycon form-fitted dress and all 8 of your rolls is showing? You looking like a can of damn biscuits.
Tie 'em in a bow. Sorry.
Shut up. You out here looking like a can of biscuits because you don't even have the proper undergarments on anymore. Like what are we doing as women?
Nobody's wearing shapers anymore.
Nobody's wearing shapers. We are at a point where we all out of shape, right?
It's so funny.
Wait. Everybody's out of shape. Everybody's bigger than they were than when we were in high school. Except for Mahogany. Everybody else.
She's still the same.
Everybody else is bigger than they was.
5 pounds.
Right.
Yes.
Everybody else is bigger than they was when they was in high school, right? Everybody else is at least 20 to 30 pounds or more bigger,
I
right?
just said I need to get down to my high school weight.
Lord. So my point is that why are we not wearing proper undergarments? Why are you a triple D, E, F, or G and you don't have good bras? You are 50 years old and you don't have a good bra on. Your breasts are hanging down to your.
I'm gonna be honest.
Well, get one good one and keep it washed.
Yeah.
Like, you understand what I'm saying?
You're right.
You right.
Do
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We don't have good undergarments. Our skin looks like leather. Like, do you understand what?
I put on a girdle the day after I had my son, and I was actually smaller waist when I had my son. I went back to like probably middle school weight. Oh, that's how skinny I was. My mom made me wear the undergarments.
Oh, your mom did? Your mom did?
Yeah, she said put this girdle on.
When your mom was still struggling in her own circumstances, she was still focused on making sure you was keeping yourself up and together. Women, please.
Jeanette, you're right. Jeanette said if we as women don't respect ourselves, we can't expect others to respect us. And that says a mouthful. I always tell my daughter all the time, they let me tell you, in teaching them, right? My kids used to hate this about me. The older ones and the younger ones probably hate this. When we go somewhere, we gotta look a certain way, right? That's just how I am.
That's called decorum.
That's just it is who I am.
It's decorum.
It has always been me. No, you can't just wear anything because people judge you.
Let me tell you something.
Based on your appearance.
Let me tell
I don't
and
care.
whether you
I've
like
been
it or
in a-
not.
I
Whether
have
you
been
like
in
it or
a
not.
store. It's so funny. I've been in a store and dressed up, and people like whatever. I hate this one. I have been in a store. I've been in a store and not dressed up with some sweatpants or whatever, and they treat
you
me,
differently.
and they looking at me like whatever. Not that
Especially a black woman.
Right. So not that I care, but what I'm saying is that I have my kids used to say, why we gotta, because you are judged when you are, the minute that you walk somewhere,
You
walk
step
into
outside
a-
that
you
house.
Step outside, you are judged by that. And my thing is, and I always tell, look, we you know, me and my daughter, we and my son, we're bigger people, right? We ain't small. Ain't nothing small about us. But what you ain't gonna say, what you ain't gonna be able to say, is I ain't put together. You might say a lot of things about me. You might not like my lifestyle. You might not like a lot of things about me. But the one thing you ain't never gonna be able to say is, I ain't put myself together.
But it is. But
I
it's
might be
terrible.
big. You might be able to call me big, fat, plus size, whatever you want to call me.
Shut
But
up.
you ain't gonna say.
Listen.
You ain't gonna be able to say
Listen.
unless you catch me running in and out. But I don't do that in Plainfield because I don't want y'all to. P-Funk is where I'm from, and I can't have them talk about me.
Listen.
So when I run in, it be like the car. I be in, out, in, out.
There are so many of us,
Yes.
and this is women. This is a whole sister girl conversation.
Yeah. Take care of yourself.
Take care of yourself.
Take care of
And
yourself.
and like I said, I'm gonna take it a step
Don't
further.
let yourself go. For
It's
nobody.
it's
Wait,
okay.
Not for them kids.
No, nobody.
Not
nobody.
Listen, not for them kids.
No, but it's okay if you want to take it a step further. If you want to focus on beauty. If you want to focus on beautifying yourself as a woman, because that is how you want to show up in the world, that is okay. Don't let your brothers tell you no, that it don't take all that. You trying to be something you not. That's fake. That ain't real. That's this, that's that. And it's okay.
And I don't care.
I've been told I've been doing the most since the last 30 years. And it's I just live in it at this point. I don't even care. Guess what? Guess what I decided? Guess what I decided a few years
People
ago?
say I wear prom dresses and stuff. Like, I love my prom dresses.
Oh, shoot.
I do.
You know what? You know what else? You know what I decided I'm going to do? I'm going to do more.
Okay.
I'm going to do more.
If you recognize that I'm doing
going
the
to
most,
be
then
overdressed.
You should do more.
I'm going to be overdressed at every single event I go to. So just know if you invite me, I'm going to be overdressed. I don't care where we're going because that is how I like to present to this world. I'm going to be overdressed. I am never going to be underdressed. And I promise you I am never going to be underdressed. That's just me, though. That is how I want to show up. To everybody else,
mahogany.
All I'm saying is if you are in perimenopause or menopause, or you're not sleeping, or you got bags and things up under your eyes, let's start wearing some concealer, tinted moisturizer. Let's make sure our skin does not look like leather. Let's make sure our hair looks coiffed. Let's make sure our fingernails don't look like we're in the third grade where the nail polish is peeling off and your nails look like you've been playing in dirt all daggone day. Can we just make sure that as grown women we are not doing that? Can we make sure if we have on a dress that is fitted, you not looking like a can of biscuits?
But let me tell you this.
Can we make sure you have on the proper bra? Can we make, like, why is it
mahogany? I want to say this because she said, I want to read what she said. She said, I think some weren't taught. My daughter said when she went to college, she was surprised how many girls didn't even know proper hygiene. And I'm glad you brought this up. Because when we stress on this show, each one teach one, it really is just that. There is so many things that I have taught my daughters, that I have taught my niece, that I have taught a lot of young women that smell good, right? And there's a lot I've learned. And I'll tell y'all all the time, I don't ever find it robbery to big up my best friends, right? Friends. Big up my best friends, because let me tell y'all, a lot of the times they made me the woman that I am. I love my mom. My mom could only teach me because in her era, it was just a certain level of whatever and things changed. But my friends were the ones. Soften your skin. Do this, do that. Have those conversations with your friends. And undergarments, yes, that is like womanhood 101.
Literally.
That's womanhood 101. Smelling good, womanhood 101. It just is. I will take 80 showers a day. If I don't smell right.
You got women that's wearing thongs that's making it look like they got 4 butts. It looks like you got women wearing bras and it look like they got 4 breasts.
Yeah.
You got women who will wear and in the world of fast fashion now, because this is fast fashion world.
Is.
Meaning you could get something off Shein for $2.
Yes.
You could get something from Rainbow for $3. You could get something off of Fashion Nova for $5, right? So in the world,
named all the places I shop.
in the world of fast fashion,
Overnight. Same day.
It's not about having a lot of money.
It's not.
It's not about having a lot of money.
Afterpay. Zip.
Learn how to do your own nails. Like if you don't want to get your nails done, learn how to do your
like
own
that.
nails.
You can YouTube, Instagram. You can put those. What's those things? Those press ones.
You
And they
can
be
do,
nice.
you can do press ones. The press ones are really nice.
I know.
Like didn't y'all grandmothers paint her toenails and paint her fingernails before going to church, or the bar, whatever she was doing?
See, you took it
My
out my
point
mouth
is,
'cause I was about
look,
to say,
or the bar. Didn't she paint her nails on her toes?
She saw Mr. Leroy with painted nails. Uncle Leroy. You used to call him.
Listen. Like
Uncle.
Listen.
Used to come to the house.
My point is that
Pop.
Listen. No, that was Unc. That was her
it's
special friend.
Special
That
friend.
was her special friend.
Mr. Leroy.
That was her. Listen, I had a Mr. Leroy.
Harry.
I had a Mr. Leroy.
You know what I'm saying?
I had a Mr. Leroy.
I'm just saying. We had grandmas had those things, and I just want us to get back to loving ourselves.
Love yourself.
That's the part.
And you know what? When the world was hard, that's all she had to keep herself up. When the world was hard and her circumstances were hard, that's how she poured into herself. That is how she poured into herself. It was her appearance that made her feel better, right?
I loved when I used to do that with my girls, like my daughter and her friends. Like we would all, do stuff, paint the toenails, do with this, do that, look in the mirror, all types of stuff. We did
Not anymore.
That. We did
now,
that. And
now everybody outside with a bonnet on. Everybody outside with pajamas on. And you know what the latest is?
What?
Women in our age group know what the latest is?
What?
Everybody's in athletic wear. Everybody.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I have become accustomed to nice little sweatsuits now.
Everybody,
is that like a thing?
no. Everybody is in a two-piece.
I got every color from Walmart with the Avia.
No, not that.
Sneakers.
Everybody is in a 2-piece spandex suit.
no.
And if they're putting sneakers with it or they putting heels with it, this is how they showing up at the lounge,
If it don't
at the
fit,
club,
you must have
at
quit.
What is wrong
If
with
you don't
everybody?
fit, it must have quit. Okay?
What is wrong? I hate you. Shut up. Shut up. But that's for our age group. That's for our age group, right?
Right.
The younger girls, we already know about
Jason,
the
tell
bonnets
us.
and the pajamas.
Tell us
What is
I'm
wrong?
saying.
Like,
No, can we get the man perspective? Put him on the camera.
Jeff, can we add Jason?
Can we just add Jason for a second? Put him on the camera because I need to pick your brain for a second.
Is he adding?
Go. They said, could you put me on the screen?
He like, nope, didn't show.
Okay, there we go. Jason.
What up?
Gotta pick your brain for a second.
Word.
I want to know your thoughts. Everything that we've been talking about, things that you see, right? And tell me about your generation and what you grew up with and seeing girls and whatever, because you went to high school with us. Talk to us.
I like when the style changed from that Aaliyah look with the baggy.
Oh yes.
When it slimmed down to the fitted jeans and I remember my girlfriend in high school. She used to get dressed up. She did not like looking like that era of the baggy jeans. She liked wearing skirts. She liked wearing tighter clothes. And I liked it. I like the form fitting. I like it when it accents your curves.
Because we back to baggy jeans now.
Yeah, we back, and I'm not digging that. I don't like the baggy. Now, y'all could wear it. It's cool because it's the fashion, it's the style.
But
Is
not
it what
all
I
the
like?
time,
I don't really like that all the time.
Now, what are you seeing with, like, we were talking about the makeup, and we were talking about, people, I guess, not taking care of themselves, and women not taking care of themselves anymore. Do you see that at all?
It's not what I see on a daily. I'm gonna apply pressure if you're dealing with me, and not even pressure. I'm gonna encourage you to look your best. Yeah, get your hair done. Now everyone has time when they, that in between time. If you see them like
I'm
that,
in between.
But but you still keep it done.
Right.
You still keep it done.
Right.
And what I've learned from myself and from other women talking about this, I like looking good for my man.
But God forbid you say that again. God forbid you do anything for the male gaze. For heterosexual people, it's the opposite sex. We need each other.
I am gay, and I like looking good for my wife.
No,
I just
but
wanna
that's
say
but
that.
that's
You representing?
I love when she compliments me.
Who doesn't?
Like,
it's
I
like,
love,
yo, look
I love when she be
good
like, when I get
for your
dressed
partner.
and she got to do a double take. I love that.
Okay, well,
It's
I'll
a
say
great
this.
feeling.
I'll say this. God forbid you
Jessica,
say,
leave my athletic gear alone.
God forbid you say you're doing anything for the gaze of anyone else. I'll say that. God forbid you say that. Because, oh my God, you don't love yourself. You need therapy.
That's some BS.
You need that. And of course it's BS.
I don't
know
like the shaming of wanting to look good. I don't like the shaming of beauty. That's not right.
I just saw that
because it's someone else's insecurity.
I saw that
this culture.
We should not,
shame beauty
yo,
in
and
this
we
culture.
talk about, I'm Dominican, so on that side of my lifestyle, those women, they get beautified all the time.
This is my point. This is my point.
And that's why guys are breaking their neck. That's why they busting their moves. Because they, as a culture, are looking better.
This is
that
my
does
point.
not mean
As they get older, though.
as
too.
they get older. As they get older. And it's taught in their community. It's taught in their culture. So I'm like, we have to keep looking good. It's not like, okay, Puerto Rican, Dominican look better than black. We all look the same. It's the fact that you can see the difference in their culture because they're taking care of themselves and they want to constantly look good. And that's just what they do.
In every other culture focus on beauty because they are women. Black women, and I'm not saying Caribbean women. I'm not saying African women. I am strictly saying African American women. It's only African American women. It's not Caribbean women. It's not African women. It is only African American.
They be like,
women.
I'm gonna put my $2 together. I'm gonna go get
It's not
these
them.
chests.
I'm
gonna go get this whatever.
It's strictly our community and it's strictly our culture. You are shamed. You are shamed if you focus on beauty in any way, shape, or form. I'm gonna tell you something. I went to a dermatologist. And I was at the dermatologist, and
we don't go there no more either.
God forbid. I was at the dermatologist, and while I was there were 3 Spanish women in the waiting room, and they were all talking about getting lipo. Right? Because this woman, she does skin, she does lipo, she does this, she does that. She does a whole host of things. She up in North Jersey if anybody want her number, right? And there were 3 Spanish women in the waiting room sitting with their husbands.
Okay.
Husbands.
Okay.
God forbid I say to any man that I've dated in the last 10 years that I would ever want to do anything. Do you know how much I would be shamed?
And that's why.
Do you know how much I would be shamed for anything? For anything.
Knowing that he's looking at them.
He looking at them. He's looking at them.
Looking at the final product.
This is the men of other cultures are going with their women to the nail shop. Now I don't want mine to come to the nail shop with me, but he giving them money to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Mahogany, you right about that.
They're making sure they get their hair done because they know that's a part of what women are supposed to do. But African American women,
just wanna say,
God forbid, you
I know
focus
one
on any of
that
that.
get
Oh,
their
you
hair
spend
done.
you spend too much money on your nails.
They
You
get
spend-
their hair done
Outta
every
here.
week at the same time. Every
Yeah.
Saturday.
But black women used
they
to
got
do
a
that.
revolving appointment.
But black women used to do
and
that.
they got a revolving appointment of I'm getting my hair done at 8 in the morning, get my coffee, do
But
whatever.
black women used
They
to do
used to.
that.
No, you're
I
right.
worked in a hair salon as a teenager. Black women used to do that. My mother was the one with the standing appointment every
mother too.
Saturday
My mother
over
too.
at Joy
My
Joyce
mother
and
used to
Scotch
take me-
Plains.
Oh, my mother.
Right by the
That's my
bakery.
mother.
Wait,
Yeah.
but wait, I worked in Joy Joyce
Yeah.
as a teenager.
Yeah.
So I saw the regulars every week.
Yeah.
So black women used to do that. Now, God forbid you say that. God forbid you say that in a relationship or to the opposite sex. God forbid nowadays you say that to any of your sisters. You are frowned. You are shamed for that, and it is frowned upon. We're in a space now where it's like it don't take all that. I ain't doing all of that.
I can
My
get 'em
man
just
don't
by-
like that. My man don't need all of that. I don't need. Did it?
He do though.
He do.
He do.
He do.
He do.
He do.
I love it.
Cause I play roles too.
And
at
and he
some
be
point.
telling you that.
My wife's gonna have
Shut up,
somebody
Toya.
different.
Nah,
all
yo,
the
nah,
time
let 'em know
I'm
because,
in
I
the earth
mean-
to be attracted to
Yo,
my.
I always say the same thing.
everybody.
Dress like you don't want me looking at
As
anybody
somebody
else. That's my everybody.
Right. You
I'll
right.
say
You
this
right.
every
I'm about
show.
to
you
flip
look, you
over
gonna
in
look
this
low.
chair.
So she asked me how should I dress? Dress like you don't want me looking at anybody else.
Man, that's a bar. Could you? Where the clap?
We're right there.
All right.
That right there.
Word.
That was it right there.
All right.
That was it right there.
All right.
We do not focus on beauty as black
No.
women, and that is a problem. That is a community issue. So I know we kind of got off track because you started off saying what's
I was
something
talking about the
you said,
unemployment rate.
you said what is
That are
something that's
affecting black
plaguing
women.
black women,
But no.
and I went
No, we
directly
needed to-
into that.
We needed to break that down because I think
Something is
the
wrong.
lesson or
Something is wrong.
what our advice to black women is.
Something is-
Mahogany said it too. She said we lost our femininity, and we did, right? And sometimes, yes, femininity does. We have to get back to loving ourselves, and in loving yourself, it is taking care of you from head to toe.
Inside and out.
Inside and out, and whatever it is,
You look
that
you look good, you feel
you
good.
feel good, and however you want to enhance yourself is how. Because I'm gonna tell y'all, there's gonna be in a lot. Because we said this. By the time we 50, I want to go to my granddaughter's school and they be like, "That's your grandma." How they used to do when we go to the school and we got our kids. They be like, "That's your mom." Yeah. I want to get back to that. So I am trying to get to
I'm
the-
still on that's your mom, so I'm good right there. You know what I'm saying? Like with the
Right,
kids, it's
right,
still like that's
right.
your
It's still your
mom.
mom.
You
You
know
ain't
what I
trying
mean?
to be.
I'm just
Right.
saying. I'm just
But
saying.
what
Shout
I'm
out to my
saying is,
kids. Shout out to my
You
kids.
got the grandkid too.
And the-
when
and
you
the
go to
grandbaby,
school-
yes.
When you go to the school to pick them up, they're gonna be like, "That's your grandma." That part. My point is that I am trying to. I am trying to, and I am saying it to everyone else, to every woman out there, every black woman out there. Take care of yourself.
I got a point to make. I got a
What?
point to make.
What's your point?
You said when we were talking about things that were plaguing black women, you said you were talking about the unemployment rate.
Yeah.
Can I talk about something? Can I tie these two in together?
of
Can I
course.
tie these two in
Of
together?
course.
Okay, and then we're gonna stop. We leaving, Jeff.
We
I wanna-
leaving.
I wanna tie these two in together. There was a time period where I was it affects you at work. I'm gonna just say that. It affects you. The way you show up in spaces, it affects you at work. And just like you started off saying people treat you how they think you look, it affects your work too.
Absolutely.
It affects how, especially people of other races,
Yes.
it affects the way they treat you. It affects the way they see you. It affects the positions they think you should have. It affects the projects they think you should work on. It affects the things that they think that you should do. It affects all of those things. And we are so educated. Everybody has
Got all
a
the
master's.
degrees.
Everybody has a PhD.
doctorate.
And you showing up at work with, oh God, and you showing up at work looking a daggone mess. And then you wondering why
they're viewing you like
they're viewing you the way that you are. We know people that it took them years to get a job, and they are some of the top level people in their industry. But why you think they wasn't getting jobs that they was going out applying for?
Yes.
People look at the way you look and how you take care of yourself, because they figure if you take care of yourself good, you're going to take care of everything good. Now, that may not be true, but the fact of the matter is,
my room be a mess. So.
But the fact of the matter is that people judge you based off of that. True. So it does affect a lot of the unemployment rate, right? Now, we already know Trump came into office and then unemployment and DEI and all of that stuff, and everything went downhill. But what I'm saying is, even in the absence of all of that,
take care of yourself.
It matters.
I read what Denise said. Presentation matters.
It matters. It matters. It matters. Take care of yourself, ladies. It's pissing me off.
I had to get a new hat just to sit in this chair for 5 minutes. Like, presentation matters. Because somebody is watching me, and if I'm looking whack right now, they're like, ugh, Jay, you couldn't even. I mean, I'm just saying. Hey, I got to sharpen up just a little bit because somebody is watching, and they want to say something like, yo, nah, you looking crazy up there. You got to at least look decent enough.
Enough,
at least from the waist up. Like, I don't know if y'all can see my pants. I'm just saying. You got to look decent enough.
You're right. And we do. And a lot of us, unfortunately, a lot of our sisters are not doing that. And they figure they don't have to focus
Jeanette,
on that.
She said, God, I can't even. I'm calling you Jeanette and you, we listen, Miss Lax. Actually, I know you as Titter, so I'm just going to call you that. But I'm glad. She said beauty is not just outside physically, but internally. Some of us are some beautiful on the outside and ugly inside, which impacts us mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And you're absolutely right about that. Marie, absolutely. You've got to show up looking the part, even on days when you're not feeling your best. The way you present yourself sets the tone, not just for how others see you, but for how you carry yourself.
It does.
And confidence often follows action, not the other way around. So put in the effort and dress with intention and let that outer polish help pull your mindset into
Is that Riri?
Riri?
Girl, what?
It's so funny that I was thinking about her.
You know what?
No, that right there,
girl,
is the summation of the whole show.
That's it.
Because you have
That's
to.
it.
If you are,
That's it.
It is the summation of the whole show. Period.
That's it.
Like, drop the mic with that.
That's it right there.
Everybody
heart that comment.
Dress the confidence. Where could you clap that?
Oh, I'm clap. Where we go?
The confidence exudes before you even open up your mouth.
Right.
And you're so right.
And it does.
And dress with intention is such a. You know what? Set yourself up and apart.
Yeah.
Set yourself up and apart.
On that side. Wait, is it over there? Or is it over here? That side?
Wait.
That side. Okay. That side.
Up
and apart. That's it right there. That's it. I don't got nothing to say after that.
I dropped the mic
Thank
with
you,
that.
Thank you, Riri.
Where was you an hour ago, Riri?
You could have been ended this
could have been
episode.
You could have been here in this show talking like that. I gotta invite you. I just thought about her the other day.
Listen.
But no, you're absolutely right. The way you carry yourself is important. The way you look and show up is important. The intention you have behind everything. It's a lot of things. Like I said, I always laugh.
And people respect you for that.
And people respect you. And I laugh. You might be able to say, she thick. You know? She that.
Nobody care about that.
No, because some people do. Right? Some people do. But my thing is the fact that you ain't never going to be able to say I'm not showing up the better version of myself.
That's it.
You're not going to be able to say that.
The way you show up in the world says a lot about you.
It does. Unless black women
in every space.
Our show today is not to bash.
It's not.
It is to expose.
But one quick bash. What? Do you know how many male friends that I have are single, that are on apps, that are swiping left and right, and they are screenshotting pictures of the single ladies and sending it to me and saying, "What is this?"
Yes.
How are you on a dating app and you are trying to meet men?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you are showing up and these are your best pictures that you are putting out there.
Yeah.
And they're screenshotting them and sending them to me. And I'm like,
yeah. No,
sus.
Yeah.
You ain't even comb your hair.
We not doing well as a team.
What is like? What? We We're not looking good as a unit.
As a unit.
We're not.
So this is not to bash. This is to expose, and this is we always pride ourselves with Al having the hard conversations for Black women. We do want to bring. I do want to have a show where we're bringing Black women and we're bringing just things that we want to talk about. And one of the things today was just us getting back to ourselves.
Yeah.
Loving us.
Yeah.
Building us.
Yeah.
And one of the ways of building us, inside out and outside in.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. That's it. On that note. On that
Love
note,
y'all.
we love y'all.
Thanks for tuning in.
Tomorrow is Queen Bee birthday. Make sure y'all find her somewhere on the gram or on Facebook or wherever, and show her some love because tomorrow is her birthday, as I mentioned. And God willing, we'll be here next week, same time, same place, different show. And we love you all. And this is all just our kitchen table conversation. So love y'all. See y'all soon. Bye. Thank you, Jason.
Love you, Riri.
Love you, Riri.
Thank you.